4. Christian Janes, 4th in the standings. He's got damage. Looks like Jared Crocious may also have some contact and some damage to his car in his first start for Schwab Racing. But there's the biggest hit, Christian Janes. Now, Janes, I think, still will remain in the chase no matter if he retires from this race or not. But nonetheless, that's a tough break for the 24 car. Oh, man, some pretty heavy damage to his race car. However, it still may not be fatal for Christian Janes. He probably will still make the chase, but a tough break here at Loudon for the 24 car. Let's see why we're under the caution for the second time today. Well, you remember we were just talking about Logan Wilson. Look at him just ahead. Patrick Scroggins wants to get into the chase. So does Anthony McCurry. So does John Worry. Logan Wilson wants to stay in the chase. He gets turned there. And I think that Anthony McCurry was trying to miss there. No, he gets turned. Christian Janes gets turned by Lisa Shears. Just a flat-out turn by Lisa Shears. Not certain what was up with that. And then you're going to see coming into the picture here, oh, Steve Marsh comes into it. He gets a piece of it. Sean Galligan. Doug Shears gets involved again. Look at Steve Marsh up and over on his roof. Connor Breton, Noah Cars get involved. Wyatt Johnston, I think, slammed on the brakes quick enough to get through that. That's key right there for that race car. But look at the Steve Marsh machine on his roof. Doug Shears going to take the high road to get around him. But, oh my goodness, a tough break for Steve Marsh yet again. Marsh is in the chase for the Mobile One Cup Series championship, but not for this one, apparently, as his whole season seems to have turned upside down, and it shows it here at Loudon. Let's ride on board with Wyatt Johnston. He's trying to stay in the chase, and this may have been a move that he made that will get him into the chase. Let's ride on board with the 13. Well, Wyatt Johnston's probably going to be happy he paid extra for some Raybestos brakes, because look at how he slows down to miss this. Look at that. No contact whatsoever, not even touching the back bumper of the Noah Cars machine. Unbelievable job by the Geico Toyota. Right, so we're getting ready to go back under the green flag. Cars that have retired because of this. Steve Marsh, the only one. Doug Shears still continues to trudge on, trying to stay in that chase area. He's 36th on the racetrack, but he is still on the racetrack on the lead lap. Here's the way they line up for the restart. It's Arnold Columbia still out in front. John Dillon continues to run in second. Adam Rose third. Angel D'Souza has moved by Martin Zakala for fourth. Zakala has fallen back to the fifth position. Actually found out just recently that Martin Zakala has a nickname. He's known as the Silent Z. Or actually the Silent C. The Silent C. So we'll be possibly giving him that nickname for the rest of the season. Then we got Matt Smith. He'll roll off in 6th. 7th is Daniel Schwab. Then we got Noel Stiller. He's up to 8th. 9th position is Daniel Voss. And in 10th is Matt Berg. Move back up to the front. Things are getting a little feisty here as we get midway through this race now. Halfway going to be reached here when we get the green flag. We got Logan Wilson, who got turned, but he saved it. Anthony McCurry, John Worry, and Patrick Scroggins, who were trying to get into the chase, were in the vicinity of that wreck and all made it through. Green flag is back out in the air. And how about Mr. Consistency? Christian Janes staying in this. Look at John Dillon. He tries to get a run to the inside of his teammate. Can he make the move? Dillon would love to go to victory lane, even though he will not make the chase as a result of it, but he will not be able to get to the inside of Arnold Columbia this time. He still, though, is closing in. Adam Rose, in turn, is closing on John Dillon for that second position. He's right on the back bumper, about half a car length off of that 27, and the caution waves yet again. This time looks like it's for Doug Shears and Jake Cole. Oh, look at this! Connor Breton, Jared Crocious, points leader, Noel Stiller, John Worry, Noah Cars, Mark George, Wyatt Johnston, Adam Chambers, Martin Zakala, Sean Galligan, Alex Filter, Kenny McCurry's dragging on the ground. Lisa Shears is involved. Logan Wilson still looks like he's in good shape, though. And it looks like those are the cars involved, but man, oh man. A big wreck occurring here. But it doesn't look like anybody could fall out of the chase as a result of this. You know, it has to be Ben Stern, Anthony Nutter, or Logan Wilson that run into trouble for Anthony McCurry, Patrick Scroggins to even think about getting into the chase. John Worry just got caught up in that wreck. I think his chase hopes are done right there. Let's take a look and see why we're under the caution flag for the third time today. A big wreck in turn 4. Okay, this was actually the first wreck we had. The other thing will actually happen behind us, but, or will happen up ahead. But here was the first wreck. Jake Cole just kind of gets pinched by Chad Skinner, and Adam Chambers makes a little contact there with Christian Janes. Janes just not being able to catch a break there. And there you see Noah Cars nails the Christian Janes machine. Doug Shears able to, looks like, slow down. Wyatt Johnston also able to, but Wyatt Johnston's not going to be able to miss the next wreck, which we will show you, which occurred in turn 4. Well, it looks like it was the slower car of Mark George that held everybody up. Look at him. He doesn't get off turn 4 very well. Martin Zakala clips points leader Noel Stiller, and up the racetrack, all three of them go. But then the big problem is they're going to come back down the racetrack. Look at Ben Stern make his way underneath. Vincent Marsh does as well. Andrew Gonzalez gets a piece of it. James Ball does well. Look at Anthony Notter squeeze through there. And then here you're going to see coming into view, John Worry tries to slow up. He slows up there. But, oh, there goes Pacioli. You know what? John Worry, I think, made it through all that. He didn't really get any damage. Sean Galligan, though, does. So does Pacioli. So does Filter. So does Kenny McCurry. But how about John... Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, John Worry was so close to getting through that. But Connor Breton, Jared Crocious just ram into him. And look at Adam Chambers. He goes slideways, tries to miss. Nope, not going to happen. Right into the back of Jared Crocious. Then here comes Noah Cars into the picture, trying to slow up. Not going to happen. Oh, wow, right in the back of Mark George. And then Wyatt Johnston, 5th in the standings. He could slide out with this, because look at this. Bam! Right in the back bumper there, and here comes Chad Skinner. He piles into this whole mess here as well. Those were cars that were involved in a previous incident. Here comes Christian Janes. Let's see if he ends up being able to slow up. I don't know if he will be able to or not. So we're taking a look. Christian Janes. Yeah, he does make it through, but a lot of race cars involved. Look at Connor Breton upside down. And we're under the caution for the 4th time here today. It's a big wreck occurring here at Loudon. Well, laps winding down here as we're nearing 2/3 of the way through this race. Cars out of the race as a result of this wreck. Jared Crocious, Noah Cars, John Worry's chase hopes are dashed as he finishes 39th for the day. Mark George, Connor Breton, Noel Stiller, our points leader, he's out. So is Wyatt Johnston. So I don't know if Johnston could fall out of the standings or not. Then we got Jake Cole, he's also out of the race. Chad Skinner, Sean Galligan, Alex Filter, and Kenny McCurry have all taken their race cars back to the garage area. Now, the big story here, Logan Wilson has just been consistently staying up there in the 20th position, around 22nd right now. Anthony McCurry is right behind him. That would put him a mere 7 points behind Logan Wilson. He would not make the chase. Patrick Scroggins just ahead, though. He is a total of 9 points behind now. But these three, if they are going to get, these two are going to get in the chase, Patrick Scroggins and Anthony McCurry, they've got to get something going, or maybe get past that 9 car. As the green flag comes back out for Arnold Columbia, he's led every lap so far. John Dillon has put the pressure on him a few times, his teammate there in the 27, but just has not yet been able to get a run into a turn that suits him to be able to get up to the back bumper of the Caterpillar Chevrolet. Got to be pretty impressed with Adam Rosen. How about also the Michael Waltrip racing cars, Matt Smith and Daniel Schwab running 5th and 6th. Schwab's running for a championship here. If he could finish there, let's see, he's running in 6th. He could be able to pass Logan Wilson and get into the chase. I'm not certain, though. Don't quote me on this. I'm just trying to do some math in my head. And he may be able to pass Logan Wilson for that 10th position with the run he's got right now, provided that Logan Wilson's not able to pick up any more spots. Let's take a look, see what's going on with that battle back there between Logan Wilson, Patrick Scroggins, and Anthony McCurry. Seems like McCurry's kind of had to back off a little. I think the caution's waving. It is indeed. And I'm not certain who for. Oh, it's Martin Zakala. Zakala is smoking hard. Ben Stern! Stern is 8th in the standings. Jordan Hester, he's 7th in the standings. James Bald's involved. Lisa Shears is involved. And the caution is out. Hester and Stern, this could really hurt their chances if they end up retiring from the race. We'll take a look and see what's going to happen. Well, let's see what I run to the caution first here for the 5th time today in the Loudon race here at New Hampshire. Well, it's absolutely incredible how one turn, one lap, can change the aspect of everything. Here you see Anthony Notter, James Bald. A little bit of contact there. Bald up into the wall, into Matt Berg. Now look at Ben Stern. Nowhere to go. Tough break there for the 2 car. And then some others just going to come piling in there. Look at Daniel Voss on the brakes to miss that wreck there. Good job. But, oh, well, I thought he did miss it, but he didn't. Look at Jordan Hester come into the picture. Oh, nowhere for him to go. Scroggins was to his inside. Nowhere he could have gone. Anthony McCurry. Oh, McCurry got some of it. Lisa Shears got some of it. Did Logan Wilson make it through? Oh, my word. I think Wilson made it through. There you see Andrew Gonzalez, Adam Chambers. Look at Andrew Gonzalez upside down. Martin Zakala involved there as well. But, oh, my goodness. I think that Logan Wilson made it through that wreck. I am pretty certain he did. We're going on board with Stanley Ford. No doubt about that. I think he made it through that wreck. And that, I think, will keep his chase hopes alive here today. Watch Logan Wilson make his way through this. Unbelievable. That car was literally sideways for a moment there, and he makes it through. No damage for the Stanley Tools Ford. Okay, cars that have retired as a result of this wreck include the race cars of Jordan Hester. He's gone down a lap. So is Martin Zakala, James Bald, Andrew Gonzalez. Lisa Shears is also out of the race. I do believe that Jordan Hester is still on the racetrack, though. We'll take a look. Ben Stern has also returned to the racetrack. As we look for the Jordan Hester machine, yes, he is still there. I think he is one lap down, however. But still on the racetrack, still forging on. That could be bad problems for drivers such as Patrick Scroggins or something. Although Scroggins, if he gets a good enough finish, I don't know if he could possibly pass Ben Stern or Jordan Hester in the standings. We'll have to find that out. Here's the way they line up for the restart. Arnold Columbia leads. Then it's John Dillon, Adam Rose, Angel D'Souza, and Matt Smith. They've been the top 5 pretty much all day long. Then we got Daniel Schwab in 6th, the rest of the top 10. Vincent Marsh, Anthony Notter. I think he's going to be in the chase. A good 8th place run here today. Matt Berg, after getting caught up in that, still returns to the racetrack. He still runs there in the 9th position. And Alex Ban, he is in 10th. His brother Robert Ban runs in 11th. Brandon Gonzalez is up to 12th. Philip Stiller in 13th. 14th is Paola Gonzalez. And Patrick Scroggins, he is in 15th position. Then we got Matthew Rodriguez, he's 16th. 17th is Daniel Voss. Logan Wilson runs in 18th position. 19th is Anthony McCurry. And in 20th is Timmy Pacioli. Doug Shears in 21st. 22nd is Christian James. 23rd is Adam Chambers. Ben Stern runs 24th. And 25th, Jordan Hester. Those are the only cars left on the racetrack as we prepare for a shootout. 5 laps of racing. Green flag is in the air. And boy, did Columbia get quite a start there. Maybe spinning the tires was the John Dillon machine. I think we've seen him do that before on a restart. And it looks like Adam Rose is going to close in there, maybe try and take away that second position. Meanwhile, they're baiting on each other back there for that third position. Look at this. 3 wide. Schwab to the inside. Smith in the middle. D'Souza way up high. Rim riding around Loudon here. Look at this. Matt Berg's in the mix. Anthony Notter is there as well. Oh, contact between Vincent Marsh and Angel D'Souza. Some real hard racing here. This is back for about the 5th, 6th, 7th position. Joe Gibbs racing down low. Vincent Marsh going to take over the 6th position. Matt Berg is there. Also coming into the picture is Robert Ban and Alex Ban. Marsh now takes over 7th position. His teammate, Matt Berg, trying to do the same. Meanwhile, up front, further up front, they're trying to run down the Arnold Columbia machine. Not going to happen. There's Adam Rose. He's closing in on John Dillon. That's for the 2nd position. Let's look further back here. You got 4th and 5th run by Michael Waltrip Racing, Daniel Schwab and Matt Smith. Then it's Vincent Marsh. Here's a good battle on for the 8th position. That is Matt Berg to the inside. Angel D'Souza up high. Matt Berg trying to get a good finish here for Joe Gibbs Racing. Down to the inside he comes. Anthony Notter going to try and get down to the inside as well. Meanwhile, we are still green. Let's take a look and see. Oh, look at Patrick Scroggins back there. He almost made some contact with Brandon Gonzalez. He's trying to get into the chase. He's 14th in the standings right now. 14th in the, actually make that 14th on the racetrack. 13th coming into this race in the standings. Could he get into the chase here today? He needs to pick up a few more spots if possible. Meanwhile, Brandon Gonzalez trying to get to the inside of him. That would be for the 14th position. Now we go back up to the front. It is still all Arnold Columbia. He's trying to get into the chase, be the first driver in the Snickers Cup Series to get 2 wins. White flag in the air for the Caterpillar Chevrolet. Can Columbia get it done? If the caution comes out, doesn't matter. They'll race it back to the line. Columbia off turn 2. John Dillon about 4 or 5 car lengths back. I don't think he's going to be able to challenge for the win. It's going to be Arnold Columbia all by himself. About 3 car lengths advantage off turn 3, off turn 4 for the final time. History once again is made here at Loudon as the first multiple winner in the Snickers Cup Series is going to be Arnold Columbia. He picks up a spot in the chase, being the only driver in this series to have 2 wins. So it's Arnold Columbia over his teammate John Dillon. Then Adam Rose, Daniel Schwab, Matt Smith, that's the top 5. Unbelievable. Absolutely incredible. Now, Ben Stern would have been 9... Make that, let's see. He would have been a mere 13 points ahead of Patrick Scroggins. Let's see where Scroggins ended up finishing this race. Scroggins finished in 15th, which means that 29th or worse is where Ben Stern would have had to finish, and Stern is able to pick up enough spots to finish 21st. I think Scroggins may have just missed it. I don't know for certain, but I think he may have just missed getting into the chase. We'll find out, though, as we look at the finishing order. Okay, so here's the finishing order for today's race here at Loudon. Take a look and find where you are. We only had a total of, it looks like, 24 cars finishing on the lead lap for today's race. And we'll let you see where you are, as now we're going to get and find out and reveal to you who has made the chase after this exciting race here at Loudon. So the finishing order is being shown here. Find where you are, but now let's find out who the 12 drivers are who will duke it out for the Snickers Cup Series Championship. And now, here are the 12 drivers who will duke it out for the Snickers Cup Series Championship and have made the Snickers Cup Series chase. Here's the 10 drivers that got in via points. Noel Stiller, Angel D'Souza, Doug Shears, Christian James, Lisa Shears, Anthony Notter, Wyatt Johnston, Logan Wilson, Daniel Schwab raced his way in, and Jordan Hester just hung on. Here are the 2 that get in because of their wins. Arnold Columbia picks up his second win, gets in spot number 11, and Vincent Marsh was the highest in the points of the drivers with 1 win. Now here's a look at the rest of the standings as they stand after this race here at Loudon. Hope you'll tune in when we head to Joplin, Missouri for the first race of the chase of all 3 series, the Oreo Truck Series, Mobile and Cup Series, and Snickers Cup Series. And also, don't forget to subscribe to Silver Machine 9000, as the new Raceline TV channel will be coming out very shortly, and you'll get your updates on all your NCG MRN races. So for everybody here, I am Seth Cole. Hope you will tune in next time. Glad that you were on board for today, and we are really looking forward to an exciting chase season in the NNSCRA, now merged with the NCG MRS.